use the business markup calculator. This is a brand new tool and it's really exciting one and hopefully be really useful in your business planning. So if you have a, something we get asked a lot is, how much do I need to mark up my flowers by? And the truth of that is that it really does depend on how much your operating costs are, how much you're paying for things. So the idea of this calculator is to give you a guide of how much you need to mark things up to make a certain amount of profit. So we're going to put some dummy figures into here. We're going to say the operating costs was 100,000, the goods sold going to be 85,000. We are going to say you want 25% of costs, so 25% of what you're paying out you want to be able to see back as profits. We'll say 65 there, and you put whether you're VAT registered or not, and then you hit calculate. It does give all the workings out on what things they're doing here, so there is lots of stuff for you to read there. But now that, so this is spat out there, that if you're wanting to achieve that amount, you need to put a 3.26 markup, which would give you this 46,000 in profit. Then if you scroll down to the bottom here, it does actually give some ideas of different markups you can use, because obviously that is an average markup. Some things you'll mark up more, some things you'll mark up less. Something though that I think is very, very useful, because a lot of times you have a multiplier you use and you don't really know why you use it. And this can give really useful information. So if we click on the reverse calculate from markup, we'll stick with the same operating costs, and we're going to put the average markup as 3, because that's a common one that Florist use. We'll keep everything else the same, and then we're going to hit calculate. Now, if you were to times those same figures by 3, you would only make this much profit. Now, what I think is really, really useful is you can see then if you do little tweaks to your markup, what difference would that make? So let's say we change that to 3.5 and then we hit calculate. You can see that that would make a massive difference to your bottom line. Obviously that assumes that your operating cost would remain static. If you end up having to take on an extra member of staff, clearly then that changes your operating costs. But this is a good starting point for your business planning and deciding up what your markups should be. As ever, we hope you find that really useful tool for your business planning. As ever, we love to hear your feedback, and if you've got ideas for tools or anything else you'd like to see, on the dashboard here we've got a share your thoughts button. Please do use it. We'd love to hear from you.